It is our pride and pleasure to present to you this evening before a live studio audience and broadcast internationally through the internet. Studio 5 Alive.
Welcome everybody to Studio 5 Alive. I'm Suro.
I am Salty.
And I am Billy.
Tonight we have 5 singer-songwriters that we have brought to you today. And we are very proud to bring them to the stage. They are all, again, just amazing talent.
I'm surprised on how crazy the talent is out here in Utah.
Well, they're actually not crazy.
Well, not crazy. I meant like skills.
I wanted to clear that.
Skills. Like, we've had so much talent that's come through here that, like, some of them don't even know how to read music, but they know how to just...
Self-taught?
Yeah, yep. It's just all from their souls. And so, yeah, if you have any art of any type, come down. You know, we have auditions on Mondays from 7:30 p.m. till 9 p.m. So feel free, if you have any talent, come on down. We'd love to have you. 1700 South, 740 West, number 5.
Studio 5.
Studio 5 Alive.
All right, so first up we have Maeve B. I'm going to get to know her a little bit, and yeah. So are you guys?
Perfect.
So
We are ready. Are you guys ready for the show?
Sweet.
All right.
Well, once again, we do have the contest running, so if you want to come down and join the contest, remember that, go to studio5alive.com.
18-year-old singer-songwriter. I play guitar and I write my own songs. I started writing when I was 13, and I started playing guitar when I was about 11. But I've always loved music. It's been a huge part of my life.
very nice. So what has kind of been your biggest inspiration behind your music?
I think something really cool about music is the fact that regardless of if you understand the language that the person is singing in, you can still understand the emotion because of how music works, and I think that's just really beautiful, and that's something that really drew me to it. And the fact that adding lyrics on top of that level of music, regardless of it's guitar or piano or an entire orchestra, adding lyrics on top of that and just even another layer of like emotional depth. It's just really cool.
Yeah, so you've been playing, you said, since 11? Are you
Yeah.
self-taught, or did you take lessons?
Mostly self-taught. I had lessons here and there. I played on our praise team at church, and I had a few guys on the team there who really helped me to learn the basics, and then I kind of went from there.
Very nice. Do you play other instruments besides just the guitar?
I mostly play guitar. I can barely play piano.
You're still ahead of me.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
And I'm working on teaching myself harmonica and banjo.
Ooh,
so hopefully I'll come back with those another time.
Oh, that would be awesome. I love harmonica. One of my favorite things.
So much fun.
So, tell me a little bit about the music that you write.
I write about a lot of different subjects, but mostly just about things that strike me in everyday life. Usually it'll be a phrase or a word that I really latch on to.
And then so you build it from the words, and then you put the music to it.
Yes, I
after
usually
that.
have a song. I have a melody in my head while I'm writing, but I'll improvise it as I'm playing over chords and figuring out what kind of structure I'd like to put with it.
I think that's just fascinating because I still just do not understand the whole songwriting thing. The songs I write are like,
I don't think I understand the whole songwriting thing. It's a weird process. Usually
But yet
at 1 a.m.
But it works, right?
Yeah, it does. It's
Oh, so you're a night owl.
Definitely. I usually write my songs when I can't sleep, and it's usually about 1 in the morning, and I'm just sitting there in my bed scribbling furiously, and my dog is looking at me like, you are nuts, and I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah, that really makes me feel real because I'm always up late, and people are like, real people don't stay up that late. Well, yes, we do.
We do.
That's when our brains turn on. That's when we can start working and thinking.
Sure.
So, do you have any mottos that you live by?
Just never stop looking actively for beautiful things, because I think when we stop appreciating beauty, we start to lose joy in life, and I think that's where I draw a lot of inspiration for my songs from too. It's just the small, beautiful details.
So what are some of the things that you think are most beautiful about life?
I think I have something I'm working on, a song about, I like to listen to jazz late at night when I'm driving home from work, and this cover of a song by John Coltrane with like a string quartet came on, and it just struck me as so gorgeous right then, because it was like at dusk and all the sky was just dimming down, and there's just soaring cello, and it was just, sometimes it's just that combination of all those perfect little details coming together, and it just hits you.
What other type of things do you like to do besides sing and songwrite?
I like to ski and hike, and I like to drink a lot of coffee and tea.
To stay up at 1 o'clock.
Yes, exactly.
To keep you going till 3 or 4.
Amen.
Okay, well, Maeve, welcome to our stage. We'd love to hear what you have for us tonight.
I'm really excited to share.
Okay, give a warm welcome to Maeve.
Hi, this is my original song, Winter Birds. I hope you like it. The world is getting covered in a duvet of white. The lights are ablaze, sparkling tonight. But there's something here besides the feelings, the environment is aiding. Your hands will freeze and my toes will grow cold and blue and far right through the cracks in the driveways we take. But I'm of a mind to not leave this place for a while, 'cause the winter bird song is a chilly embrace. It'll wrap you up tight, bring nose to your face. And I don't think I'd mind if I stayed in this place for a while. The street lamp shines down some orange beam upon us as the white flecks fall down. The cold freezing warm in the parking lot down from a street I'm in love. And I don't think I'd mind if I stayed in this place for a while. December time has always been a depressing season. It's not like there's ever been a lack of reasons to be happy and joyful. But with you, it's quite different, something insane. I'm too young, old, alive when you just say my name. Your hands will freeze and my toes will grow cold and blue and fall right through the cracks in the driveways we take. But I'm of a mind to not leave this place for a while, 'cause the winter bird's song is a chilly embrace. It'll wrap you up tight, but bring it on to your face. And I don't think I'd mind if I stayed in this place for a while. The street lamp shines down some orange beam upon us as the white flecks fall down. We're cold, freezing warm in the parking lot down from the street I'm in love. And I don't think I'd mind if I stayed in this place for a while. And you've got a hat with a panda nose, and I have an inclination to follow wherever you go. 'Cause the winter bird's song is a chilly embrace. It'll wrap you up tight and bring numb to your face. And I don't think I'd mind if I stayed in this place for a while. The street lamp shines down some orange beam upon us as the white flecks fall down. We're cold, freezing warm in the parking lot down from the street I'm in love. And I don't think I'd mind if I stayed in this place. So I don't think I'd mind if I stayed in this place. So I'm quite inclined to not leave called rigor mortis, which is basically what happens when something dies and it freezes in place. And I said, hey, wouldn't it be fun to turn that into a relationship metaphor? It's a really happy song. I hope you like it. Broke open my schizophrenic fortune cookies and said I was your bird. Then said I'd never heard of all of this. He saw my form as a sign of life, but it was just a trick. Oh, I was cold before we even had arrived. Oh, I was still 'cause babe, I never was alive. Oh, it was rigor mortis from the start. Suspended animation, lay the final part. Oh, I was cold, but you were trying. I knew dead, but you thought dying. It was rigor mortis from the start. Eventually, I collapsed. You realized that it had been some time since I had up and died. That my stance was not permanent, but only for a time. Well, don't you worry now, 'cause it was hard for you to tell. But a harsh reminder of mortality is all there's left to sell. 'Cause it was rigor mortis from the start. Suspended animation, delay the final part. Oh, I was cold, but you were trying. I knew damn it, you thought dying. It was rigor mortis from the start. El beso de la muerte, the kiss of death was ours. You thought my heart was beating, it was shattered. So many tiny parts. Oh, it was rigor mortis from the start. Suspended animation, delay the final part. Oh, I was cold, but you were trying. I knew damn it, you thought dying. It was rigor mortis from, oh, it was rigor mortis from, it was rigor mortis from the start. Right, this next song is a mashup of a song by Drake called Just Hold On, We're Going Home. It's one of my favorites. And another one of my favorite songs called Home by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. I hope you like it. It also needs a capo. I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your heart, love, and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your heart, love, and emotion endlessly. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Yeah, you're a good girl and you know it. I know exactly who you could be. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Well, Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my ma and pa, not the way that I do love you. Well, holy moly, me, oh my, just hold on, we're going home. So just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. So just hold on, we're going home. I got my eyes on you. Everything that I see, I want your heart, love, emotion. Endlessly, I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your heart, love, and emotion. Endlessly. Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. So just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. This last song is called Reckless Abandon, and it's about pursuing life relentlessly. I hope you like it. Look at us, aren't we old, aren't we smart? With our wide open eyes and sarcastic remarks, we will conquer the world with some words and it's soon emulating people from the posters in our rooms, and we'll be just fine, throwing ourselves at life with reckless abandon. Aren't we old, aren't we smart? With our wide open eyes and sarcastic remarks, we will conquer the world with some words, and it's soon emulating people from the posters in our rooms, and we'll be just fine, throwing ourselves alive, reckless abandon. Look at us, aren't we old, aren't we smart? With our wide open eyes and sarcastic remarks, we will conquer the world with some words, and it's soon emulating people from the posters in our rooms, and we'll be just fine, 'cause we're throwing ourselves at life with reckless abandon.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. I had so much fun.
I loved your rigor mortis song. It wasn't what that was creative.
Thank you.
And creepy.
See, I achieved my goal then. That's great.
Sweet. Well, perfect. Well, thank you for coming out. We really enjoyed you. Let's give her one more round of applause. Wow, that was crazy.
Starting off with amazing talent already, huh?
I know, it's awesome.
So, what do you think? Who we got next? Little breathe.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Oh, that was perfect. Okay. Well, Also, on Mondays from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., we have auditions down here at the studio to get on the live show here Fridays. And then once again, we do have the contest running that the winners of that will get to perform up at Sundance.
That's going to be fun.
Yes. So check that out on studio5alive.com, where you can still fill out a form on there, and we can get you going there.
Yeah, please come on down and perform, and so everybody can listen to you and watch you. And
let's get you out there. Let's get
absolutely.
you heard.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go ahead and turn it over to Sue.
Thank you. So Breath, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 18. I was homeschooled my entire life, and that gave me a lot of opportunity for music. And I've been playing the piano since I was 4, and I picked up the guitar when I was 14. Since then, I've played the mandolin and the clarinet and anything else I can get a hold of, really.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about your name.
Breath?
Mm-hmm.
Because my real name is Abel Ensing. Breath actually comes from the last verse in Psalms, and it says, "Let everything that has breath praise the Lord." So that's where I come from.
So with your songs, is that what you kind of gear towards?
I believe that God puts a lot of things in our life, and that we should be okay to sing about pretty much anything. So I've love songs and life songs and God songs, but...
So what type of music do you play, sing, write?
Singer-songwriter. I'm not really sure. I have different things. People have told me I sound like Jewel. People have told me I sound like a country artist. People tell me I sound like pop. I really don't know.
Who are your inspirations?
I listen to a lot of pop radio.
Okay, and is that where you kind of pull your inspiration from, your style, or is that where you pull your writing from, or
I really just pull it out of nowhere.
out of your soul?
Out of anywhere.
It just like comes.
It just happens.
So, how do you get into your songwriting?
Songwriting is really how I express myself. So if I'm feeling upset or, brokenhearted or happy, I have different songs to say, this is what I'm feeling right now.
So whenever you have strong emotions about basically just whatever you're feeling at that moment, then the songs kind of just pour into your soul. And
Right.
Very nice. So what are some things that you like to do besides singing? That's it.
I pretty much yeah. My family's awesome.
So you hang out with the fam? What kind of things do you guys do?
We watch TV. We make good food.
That's good.
Food is good.
Food is good. What are your favorite dishes?
Stroganoff.
Stroganoff. Oh, that's my family's.
We make a killer stroganoff in my family.
Do you guys make it with like sour cream and
Oh, yeah.
paprika and?
And cream and mushroom soup.
Okay, we should like have dinner together sometime.
Oh, totally. Let's do it.
Okay. So what are you doing right now?
Right now, I am working, trying to save up to go to college in Florida.
In Florida, what college do you hope to go to in
It's
Florida?
called Ocean's Edge.
Okay, and what is the major you hope to study?
The only major they do there is music.
Okay.
They don't do anything unnecessary like math or science or history.
Yeah. Kids, just do this because right now it's important and you have to do it. But yes, music. So you would go to school for music, and what kind of things would you learn there? More songwriting techniques, maybe?
Yeah, probably songwriting and more vocal training and guitar training, because I actually haven't had any guitar training at all.
So self-taught.
Yes.
Gosh, they just amaze me. I'm self-taught, 3 chords. Or three, is that what you call them even?
I knew only 3 chords once.
So there's hope.
There is.
I keep thinking there's
Find a
hope for
chord
me.
dictionary. You'll be fine.
I did. I still don't get it. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. Is there a motto that you have that you would like to tell everybody about?
Pursue your dreams, because really, that's all you can do. If
you don't, you'll be upset later.
You'll be upset later. So what is your ultimate dream? What's your ultimate goal? Where do you hope to be in 5 years, 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
I would like to be famous someday, actually. And hopefully be heard on the radio. And maybe have a family, if that comes later.
Family now, because you're hanging out with your family, so then it's going to be music and then family in the end. That's perfect. You start or you finish where you started, so I think it's a perfect way to do it. All right, well, I would love to hear your music and love for you to share it with everybody. So welcome to our stage.
This next one is an original called All She Knew. And I had a boyfriend once. And basically what happened was he took my heart and went, pfft. So that's where this song comes from. And I hope you like it. I'll start out with a story about lovebirds in their glory. And I'll start out like I'm writing the most beautiful, happy ending for you. There's a princess and a quarter. Princes were calling all across the land for her. Then she chose one, she was happy, happier than she'd been in a long, long time with him. And all she knew was she was gonna get married in a year or two. And all she knew was she loved him and he loved her too. Kings and queens were gathered, like these two were all that mattered. Bonds were made, words were spoken, and now they were out in the open. And all she knew was she was gonna get married in a year or two. And all she knew was she loved him and he loved her too. He promised her forever and more. He promised her the sun and the moon and more. And she loved him. She still loves him. Then one day, out of the blue, she was broken into. And he told her he was sorry, like that would stop the worry. And she said, all I knew was I was gonna get married in a year or two. And all I knew was I loved you. Did you ever love me too? Did you ever love me too? This is my imperfect story. There's a princess without a quarter. Princes are calling all across the land for her. when she chooses one, she'll be happy, happier than she ever was with him. And this last song is called Don't Forget Us. It's kind of more upbeat, and it's loud, and it's awesome, and I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I wrote you a letter, and I put it in the mail, but you didn't get it, 'cause I mailed it to myself. And inside, I apologized for everything you did wrong, but I changed my mind. I don't want you back. There's just one thing I ask. Don't forget us, the memories we share. Don't forget us, the heart that you broke thinks you're a joke. So don't forget us. You told me goodbye, that I left without a word. Tell me, how does it feel to be dropped and burned? I can't believe I apologized for everything you did wrong, and I changed my mind. I don't want you back. There's just one thing I ask. Don't forget us, the memories we share. Don't forget us, the heart that you broke thinks you're a joke. So don't forget us. Don't forget the calls in the middle of the night, the hugs, the kisses, the butterflies. Don't forget the memories of all of us watching TV. Don't forget us, don't forget us, don't forget us. Don't forget the butterflies. Don't forget us, memories we share. Don't forget us, the heart that you broke thinks you're a joke. Don't forget us, the memories we share. Don't forget us, the heart that you broke thinks you're a joke. So don't forget us.
Awesome job.
So, do you have any shows that are coming up?
Oh, goodness. My last one was on my birthday.
How long ago was that?
Like 2 months.
Okay.
3 months.
Well, happy late birthday. So you've got a Facebook,
I do.
and do you have a Reverb Nation as well?
I do.
Oh, sweet. And is that, they can just find you at BREATH?
Breath.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming
Thanks
out.
for
Thank
coming.
you.
Just
Yeah.
give her another round of applause, you guys. Come on. Wow. Amazing.
Golly.
So,
I love it. So
what do you
the
think?
show's already kicking off. Awesome. Well,
We got Dojo next, huh?
Nice. Is that who it is?
That is.
Oh man, I've been waiting to hear this act.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Well, then let's hand it over to Sue.
Hi. How are you doing? Good, how are you? Very, very well. Do you like this seat better than the one out there?
No, not that much.
Not that much. I like them. They're really
They're
soft.
comfortable, yes.
So, Dojo,
Yes.
thank you for coming to our show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, tell me a little bit about you. Who are you?
I'm not 18. I'm not a girl. So,
You're right.
You know, we seem to have an abundance of tonight, but no, I'm a dad, and
How many children do you have?
I have 4 kids.
What
16 to
ages?
6, 16,
16 to
13, 11,
6.
and 6.
Girls, boys.
Boy, girl, boy.
Okay, so they're not. You know, it's
So
not
I got
all girls.
bookends,
Yeah.
and so a lot of my time spent with them. Took a little break from music, raising them and doing stuff with them. And
So you started out singing and then took a break
Well,
from
I-
family.
got a late start with singing. Actually, didn't really start playing and singing until my mid-20s.
Okay.
And even though I always sang, you know, church, choir, what have you, I was always around music. My mom plays piano, plays organ. My dad always led singing in church, so it was always around me. And I always sang. Anybody that knows me out there, they know I always sang.
So did you start writing at a young age, or?
You know, actually, I did write some stuff in high school and college that I've come back to. But when I got in a band in my late 20s, about I was like 26, and I started writing the lyrics for the music, and that's the collaborative efforts of the band was really how I started writing.
And so with the band, what type of band were
Just
you?
Happy rock and roll is what we called it.
Happy
So,
rock and roll.
yeah.
Nice.
It was our covers were mostly classic rock, and the stuff we wrote ourselves was. And I'm trying to slide in one of the songs that we did as a band tonight.
Nice.
So
And which song is that going to
it's called Regrets.
be? Okay.
And it's written by the guitarist Robbie Sherman, and if he's watching out there. So, yeah, it's and that's kind of how I got my writing style is the music kind of forms, and then the lyrics come after for me.
Okay, so for you, it's music first, and
Yeah,
then
typically.
lyrics.
Sometimes, you know, like I said, sometimes I've revisited some of the stuff I've written and put music around it. But if I'm starting from fresh, it's more of a progression, a sound, and then whatever the feeling of that is, then the words fit around that feeling.
I think if I were to start writing, that would be more my style, because I've tried to like write poems and then they're just a mess, and I was like, there's no way I could put music to that. But if I hear something being played, then the song kind of dances around a little bit.
It can work both ways, where the words will determine the mood of the music, or the music will determine the words. Kind of. That's what I've found anyway.
Okay. So, you're not 18 years old, and you're not a girl. So is this a hard market to be in?
You know, I've been basically back playing for about a year now, and so it's been fine. You know, I played mostly down a little restaurant down in Orem called Terramia, which I'll be there the 27th
Okay.
again. So you know, it's been fine for me. I'm a little different than a lot of what's out there. So
Well, I think it's amazing that we've had quite a few people here on the show who have, you know, they were into music before, like you, have the family, and then they just decided, like, this is what I want to do again. I think it's something that really just never leaves you, and I think it's amazing that people come back to it, and never too old has been the message.
I think for me, it's been figuring out that it's a part of me. It's part of who I am, and having this outlet and having this, you know, even the opportunity, even with friends. You know, it doesn't matter to me whether it's 5 or 50 or 500. It doesn't matter. You know, hopefully that what I'm singing touches them in some way, and that's really what I try to do.
So is that why you decided to get back into singing? You like, is that when you sing, you hope that it touches other people's lives?
Yeah, I think I found that's true, and it resonates with people. Music resonates in different levels, and that's what I found with with myself as well. You know, I'll listen to any, you know, a wide range of things, and it just depends on, you know, and it resonates with what I'm feeling. And so I think it's reflective.
Okay. When you write, what type of songs usually are coming to you?
A lot of it has to do with, you know, personal experience and development. That's where, you know, you draw from your own experience first. And that's what, again, what's kind of surprised me is that as you draw from these experiences, the commonality that we have as people, that other people can, you know, feel those same things.
Love, loss of love,
Yeah.
happy days, sad days.
New experiences, or you know, or you know, or past experiences that we've all shared. You know, I think that's one of the things that's like most lost, is that we're not in this alone. That we're all here together. And so. Do you have a motto that you go by? No. My motto is to be motto-less.
Motto-less. It's a good one. So, what kind of music are you going to be singing for us tonight? It's
just
you said a
three
little
songs,
upbeat.
Yep, a little upbeat, a little more upbeat. I'm going to do one cover that it kind of you know, takes those experiences, like it says that, and it's a song that really has helped spoke to me the last 2 years. And oddly enough, I heard it on the way here today.
Nice.
And so I was like, yeah, I guess I'm going to be doing that one.
Okay.
And and then the other ones are a little more upbeat, and you know, just two kind of quieter ones, and Regrets is more of a rock song.
Okay.
So.
And so Dojo, how did you get your name?
Because my name is actually Don Johnson, and when I was in college, I liked to sign my name, which is the D-O line, J-O line. That's all you could read, and
stuck.
It stuck. Someone read it, said Dojo. I'm like, what? I didn't know what they were talking about. First, your signature, it says Dojo, and I said, oh, okay, and it stuck, and so that's been you know, my nickname for a while now.
Okay, wow. Everybody give Dojo a warm welcome to our stage tonight.
So this is Regrets. The first part is usually the lead guitar. Rob Sherman, who wrote this, and so forgive me if it's not a little rough. harmony, return and restore in your silent war. Break down the walls that bind and mend your regrets. Have you ever seen the outside? Did you ever reach through the confines? Have you ever longed to return? Did you ever want to mend your regrets? It's called one I wrote a long time ago. It's called Walk With Me. Borderlines I cross each day, back and forth in my mind. I see you there with your long brown hair, eyes that shine in the sky, through the sky. Will you know me when I'm standing there, staring all my love to you? Will you see the truth in my eyes? Will you walk with me? Sometimes I feel so misguided, wondering where was I all this time. You were there on the other side, looking eyes in the sky, in the sky. You didn't see the brightest star of all. It's on the wrong side of your eyes. To that light, I was drawn like a moth. To you, I cling for my life. Take me now and hold my hand. With you is where I long to be. Join with me and share my life. There's so much more to see. I don't ever wanna see it alone. I want you to share yours with me, and you will see the truth in my eyes, and you will walk with me, walk with me.
I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. I got one more. It's the original. It's called Dreams Die Hard. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep, and I feel I'm moving ever closer to that door. The one that stands in front of me, the one in front of all my dreams. And I reach back to hold something else that holds something more. I reach for the stars, 'cause dreams die hard. Black and white on the silver screen, images in front of me that act up things that appear to be almost real. Their acts aren't really reality. The things they are I will never be. Only reflections trying to be something more. And I reach for the stars, 'cause dreams die hard. And I see where you are. My dreams die hard. Now I'm driving in my car, and I look up at the stars, and I wonder where you are. My dreams die hard. I wonder where you are. All alone here in my car, and I look up at the stars. My dreams die hard. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Wow, nice sound.
Nice job, man. Love it.
So before you guys like get into like where we can find them and everything, I thought so you know covers, right?
Mhm.
So why don't we just throw in something in the mix here, and you pick a cover, and these guys get to sing it with you.
Okay.
Okay, I like this idea. This is fun.
It's that easy.
You want to
Okay,
consult the
so-
Oh, we
board?
got a book or what?
Would you like to consult the
dang
book?
Karaoke book here?
Do a little turn the page?
To the page, back company.
Okay, turn the
Bob-
page.
Bob
You
Seger?
guys know that one?
No, but I'll follow.
I don't know
Watermelon,
that.
cantaloupe,
I'm just gonna watch you guys.
On a long, dusty highway east of Omaha, you can listen to man, and you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Well, here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Yeah. Woo. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what you said. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I go, turn the page. Here I am, on the road again. Here I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I go. Here I go.
Yeah. Let's give 'em applause, you guys. That's on the spot. I love it.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
That's off our new album.
We wrote it about a day ago.
So you got a Facebook, right? That's where
I do. I have Dojo Johnson on Facebook on my music page. So
Do you have any shows coming up?
the 27th, I'll be down at Terramea in Orem,
Okay.
and 7 to 9, I'm either doing all 2 hours or doing one of the hours. I'm not sure yet. So
Cool. Awesome.
We're gonna have to have you come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely, it'd be great.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're round of applause, you guys.
So once again, man, amazing talent. I love it. Hey, thank you, Sue, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, Sue,
That
so
was
much.
awesome.
That
The
was-
watermelon
they
cantaloupe
put us
didn't
on the
really
spot
work.
there.
Yeah, it just really didn't work there.
Payback. Okay.
I would've-
Anyways,
Okay. Back to it. Once again, there is the contest. So
Sundance.
Sundance. I mean, that is some exposure. If you want to talk about people from around the world that are going to see you, it's awesome. I mean, that's one of the greatest places and times, especially that time of year. So
At the film festival.
at the film
Park
festival,
City,
I mean,
absolutely.
there's so many stars out there. And I'm going to be trying to jump all the fences and climb onto the being in some VIP. But so once again, go to studio5alive.com to fill out the form to register if you want to come down and try to get in that contest. And we'll go ahead and turn it over to Sue.
Sue.
Hi. How are you?
I am very well, thank you.
So Mavis and DeLong,
That is true.
welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So you brought somebody with you to play tonight as well?
I did. The erstwhile banjo man, Ryan Wallen, is going to be joining me on stage tonight.
Okay. Well,
happy to have him.
yeah, I'm so glad that you are here. And so tell me a little bit about who you are, what type of music that you sing. What am I doing here?
What am I doing here?
Okay, we're gonna do a song now for you. Okay, no, we're not.
I know I feel like I need something more sparkly with the candelabra here and there. But kind of music? Exposed to a lot of music through the time of my life. I'm not 18 either.
Me either, it's okay.
So the music representing my life, it just spans the gamut.
You started young as well?
I started young, and I did a lot of singing growing up, and in my early 20s, I did a lot of jazz singing around town, and then life did a hiccup, and I stopped singing. I stopped doing music pretty much completely for about 10, 15 years, and
that's quite a long span.
That is a long span, and you get to the point where you reevaluate a lot of things that are important to you, and music was always one of the biggest passions that I ever had and enjoyed, and I actually got started again in Argentine tango, and I started playing the accordion for an Argentine tango band. That was when I first came back and singing in Spanish and playing the accordion for that, and yet there was always a love of the roots of the Americana, the old-timey tunes and the Blue Mountain songs, and that just kept drawing me back, and then I was exposed to a number of musicians who were playing that style, and just brought me right back, and wrote my first song about 2-3 years ago, and thought, well, now I need to learn the guitar and be able to continue writing and playing songs, and that's just where I ended up. And
so just back into it 2 or 3 years ago.
Back into it in the Americana and just playing the guitar, yes, 2 or 3 years ago, and then singing about 2 years prior to that, singing some Argentine tango, which is maybe I'll do that at some point here. So
that would be great. So you said you used to do jazz. Where did you used to sing or play jazz?
I used to sing a lot of jazz in town. A lot of these great places that are not here anymore. The early '90s, you had a great jazz program. They were spitting out some amazing jazz musicians, and so I did some singing at Zanzibar, now gone, and Monks, now gone, and so a lot of these jazz clubs that when all those great guys went out and into the world and into their next step of their careers, left kind of a little hole here in Salt Lake, and hopefully that'll come back. Any jazz musicians out there, please come in and let's bring it back. But
I love jazz.
Yeah.
So do you jazz dance as well, or just
jazz hands?
Don't go with our little song.
It's cold in here, so I'm like, just need little jazz hands to warm me up. But and we had an interesting conundrum tonight. I showed up, and we ended up with Miss Maeve.
I know.
Maeve Ann, and Mavis Ann, and there's a little juggling that you had to do there.
It's always fun.
When does that happen? So
yeah. It was meant to be, I guess.
I do suppose. Maeve, you were great. Thank you. I got a hard act to follow, and I'm delighted. So
tell me more about your songwriting style.
Just what comes. Basically, I mean, what Jojo said. You just open the door sometimes, and it just comes out.
Are you a 1 o'clock in the morning as well, or?
Yes. I'm all around the clock pretty much. But it just when it happens, it happens. You just there's not a lot to do when it comes. I'm sure anybody who's ever written a song, it comes, and you just got to stop what you're doing and let it happen.
Let it be. We can sing that song too.
Oh, let it be. Yes, we could. There are a number. So yeah.
So what things in life have been like really hard for you to keep pursuing your art? Was there anything like that? You said life had a hiccup, and so was that something that was just you had to get through to?
You go over to the other side and stay on the right, walk on the right side, and a lot of that, and a lot of things that kind of take you down, and you have to build yourself back up and in your mind.
What do you think is the best advice for people who? Because I think a lot of artists, are very passionate people, and I think that we feel a lot, and we have strong emotions.
I like to feel a lot.
Yeah. So, what kind of advice would you give to people to maybe help them get through that so they can get back to their music?
Oh, just don't stop trying. Don't ever think that it's too late. And when you don't believe in yourself, find people that do. And then when they don't believe in you, you believe in yourself. And it's a constant adventure. Every morning you wake up and you say, here, well, is this what I'm going to do? Mm-hmm. Is the first thing that you do to pick up your instrument and you sing and play? And if that's what you do the first thing every day, then why not do it every day and
Mm-hmm.
share it with everyone else and everyone that you have around you? And yeah, never too late. As Steppenwolf says, it's never too late to start all over again. So,
Yeah. So, what kind of goals do you hope that you're trying to achieve or that you're working towards for the future?
just to be able to play music every day if I can. I mean, I pretty much do that anyway, but it'd be nice to do it with a lot more artists and musicians, and I love finding new people to play with, and hence here we are.
And here we are.
we are.
So, are you guys ready to?
I'm ready,
to
Ryan.
hear her?
Are you ready? Is everyone
Yes,
ready to?
yes. Okay. Welcome to our stage, everybody.
Thank you. Is everybody having fun so far tonight? We're hearing some great stuff. I've been back there just pleased to be here. So, all right. Well, without further ado, did you check this for me?
You know, I didn't get a chance.
Let me just do a little quick. It's really,
That
really
guitar
cold in
seems
here.
to hold
All right. That sounds pretty good. Well, let's get started then. Undress yourself. the IKEA globe here. Like I'm gonna whap your.
Bump my bean.
All right.
Sorry,
So, this is what my mom calls my Harry Chapin story song. Should everybody needs one of those. So, you ready? All right.
Packing his bags again. It's time to go. She's sitting naked on the bedside, rocking slow. He says, "Are you okay?" She says, "I'm just trying not to cry." She's watching his back again as he says goodbye. She's a widow, a musician's widow, spends her life in the space between his notes, where anything can happen, anything goes. We're all of us living in the space between the notes. She wonders how many like her. He stopped after a show until he looks into her eyes and says, "Please don't go." They ran away one night as the moon and the stars crossed the skies, and he loved her with all his might, and then apologized. She's a widow, a musician's widow, spends her life in the space between his notes, where anything can happen, anything goes. We're all of us living in the space between the notes. And she lost a little one before it ever had a chance. So she threw away those red shoes, never having to do that. Tell him, can't tell him dance. Then he called in the deepening of the night. That day she almost took her final flight, and he said, "But oh, my lady, you can't ever die." She's a widow, a musician.
wanting no regrets, she says. If this life I were to leave, I have to say I love you, but he couldn't say. He loved she. But she still hears him now and then on Nashville's WFM, and she wonders, will I ever see him again? But she's a widow, a musician's widow, spends her life in the space between his notes. 'Cause anything can happen, and anything goes. We're all of us living in the space between the notes. Cause anything can happen, and everything goes. We're all of us living in the space between.
All right, we're going to do one more for you. You ready? Are you ready? All right. God, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold in here. I know. Nicole's and I last ones, and we're like, oh. All right.
Will you be my Johnny? And I will be a June. We'll meet each other on the back roads in the harmony in the tune. What a dusty road we've traveled, 1,000 miles apart, to find some comfort where we can, and breaking every heart. Won't you meet me by the river, where the rambling waters flow? I'll give to you this promise, I'll never let you go. Will you be there, Jenny? And I will be your June. We'll meet each other on the back road talks itself to silence and takes us to our death. We follow into the gallery with my name upon your last breath. Oh, will you be my Johnny? And I will be yours too. We'll meet each other on the back road in the harmony and blue. Oh, will you be my Johnny? And I will be your June. We'll meet each other on the back roads in the harmony in tune.
Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes, nice. Thanks for coming out, Ryan. So, man, awesome.
First banjo here at Studio 5 Alive.
First banjo.
Yeah. Let's hear it up, you guys. Just really enhanced it quite a bit. It just gave it a different twist. Nice.
So how long have you been playing?
The banjo, probably 10 years.
Oh, really? Wow. So are you from around Salt Lake, or?
Yeah, grew up in Murray area.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. And well, who are your inspirations as far as music?
Oh man, it just varies so much. You know, I started playing bass, and you know, I listened to a lot of Victor Wooten, and you know, naturally fell in love with Bela Fleck. You know, and with his banjo work. You know, I think it just varies. You know, there's so much.
What do you like playing better, the bass or the?
You know, I play guitar, just whatever I can get my hands on. You know?
Sweet. Okay. And so, I guess, where can the audience find? Are you on Facebook, or do you have a website, or?
No, you know, I just met Ann at a Dam Jam up at the Rockport Dam.
Oh, sweet.
And we just started kind of doing some picking together, and really haven't played all that much together, honestly.
Yeah, not much.
It just clicked and
So-
sounds amazing.
Well, she's just a great songwriter, you know, and I said, oh, I want to play those tunes.
Great way to end the set, by the way. That was a really good job.
Thanks.
Awesome.
So, yeah, in fact, I have to really watch her because I'm still, you know, still trying to figure her tunes out.
That's awesome. See, that's the love of
This was
music.
kinda-
Just
yeah.
a nice little collab. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys once again. for
Thanks.
coming
Let's give
out.
her
Yeah.
one
Thank
round of
you
applause.
so much. Yeah.
Okay, well, we got our next person. I think, Sue, are you ready for your next person here?
Why, yes, I am. Thank you.
We'll take it over, Sue.
Hi, Nicole. Hey, how are you doing? Great. It's been an awesome evening. So much good music, good banjo there.
I know. I really am just every single week amazed at how many different styles and voices appear on our stage, and even though everybody is so unique, it just it works. It works for everybody, and it's just amazing. I love this. It's just such a creative space. So I'm really glad that we have you here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's fun to be here.
Thanks. So tell me a little bit about your music.
So I write Christian contemporary inspirational music.
Okay.
Mostly write about the lessons that I'm learning in life, whether it's lessons from God or lessons I'm learning about love or about going for your dreams, just whatever I'm experiencing. I love to write about that.
What's the biggest lesson you've ever had to learn?
Oh, wow. The biggest lesson. There's a lot of lessons. I would say the biggest one that has affected me the most is just learning to trust God, really.
That's a big one. That's a hard one.
Yeah, just that He has a plan for all of us.
I think for me in my life, I always try to like force things to go a certain way or a direction, and instead of just allowing things to happen, I'm usually forcing them to happen, and so
sometimes we have this idea in our head, that my life should go this way,
exactly.
and it doesn't happen, and there's reasons for that.
Yeah.
We don't see at the moment often.
So tell me a little bit about your, how long have you been playing, writing?
Yeah, I started playing piano when I was about 13. My mom taught me the basics, and I went crazy. I was like, this is so fun, and it drove my family nuts playing the same songs over and over.
Usually it's the opposite. They're like, why do I have to practice?
Yeah. So I just played all the time, and then I started playing the guitar when I was 19, and started writing music around the same time, and just found it such a therapeutic way to express what I'm feeling, and also it's cool to connect with people, because while we're all really different, we can connect and relate on a lot of similar experiences and feelings, and I think music for me has helped me see that while we're different, we have so much in common and can relate to each other.
So you think music is a big part of people's healing process, maybe?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely in my life it's helped me heal at a lot of different points. So.
Nice. What kind of a style, or who is your inspirations that you've kind of built yourself around, or do you have people that you listen to all the time? Or
definitely. Well, I grew up on country music.
Yay!
So like Reba, Garth, but I wouldn't say those are huge influences, but I do sometimes like to experiment and write a country song or two. But I would say my biggest influences are people like Natalie Grant, Nicole Nordman, Britt Nicole. They're Christian contemporary artists whose music has helped lift my heart and helped me find perspective in life. And so I love what that music has done for me, and I hope that the music that I create can do that for somebody else in some way.
So where do you hope to go with this talent that you have?
Well, I hope to influence as many people as I can. I'm not one that really cares much about being famous. I just, I want to inspire other people to believe in themselves, and in whatever medium that is, through playing shows and releasing music. That's what I want to do. It's kind of just like keep moving forward step by step, and I figure it out as I go. It's like I know the end goal is to inspire and influence other people, help them to be happier, but
so like
it's a day-by-day thing of, okay, I got to figure out how to do that. So.
Would you rather do like a big, huge concert, or would you rather do little ones, or would you rather just have your music online?
I love more intimate concerts. Yeah, just like small to medium, and being able to see people's faces and talk to them afterwards.
This is
fun.
the perfect stage for you tonight.
Yeah, then. I'm excited.
Do you have a motto then? Life motto.
I've been thinking about that tonight because you've asked that to some other artists, and I'm like, I don't have one right off the bat, but luckily I had a little time to think about it, and I was just thinking, be kind. I think more than anything else, more than even music or money or anything, the world just needs kindness, and to just treat each other with kindness, whatever that may be, because we never know what other people are going through. And
yeah, that's very true.
It just means the world. Sometimes when I'm having a hard day and someone is kind and they smile, I'm like, oh, thank you.
Well, it's very nice to have you tonight, and thank you for closing our show this evening.
It's a pleasure.
So welcome to our stage. Everybody, welcome Nicole.
Thanks. Hey. Thank you so much for being here and for listening. This is a song I wrote. Just about, we're surrounded by so many people in the world, and I think it's a miracle when two people meet up and they are in love. And this is just about that idea of finding that, and how do you know when it's right. turned out it was only halfway. He moved on so quickly, and I cried and cried as he drove away. People change their minds and let love fade, but I want love that grows more and more every single day. And how do you know? Is he just gonna stand out and glow? How do you know? Will it just be so clear to my heart right from the start? Or will it just sneak up on me? How do you know? How do you know? Will it just click? Will it just feel right? Like I wake up and know it's morning, 'cause I see the sunlight. Is it something my heart will recognize? 'Cause forever is a long time. So how do you know? Is he just gonna stand out and glow? How do you know? Will it just be so clear to my heart right from the start? Or will it just sneak up on me? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Can you give it up for Studio 5ALIVE? They've done such a good job, and everyone here has just been so awesome, and kind of give them a big hand. Thank you for letting us all be a part of this. It's so fun to share music, and I've enjoyed everyone who's played tonight. It's been a blast. This next song I started writing when I was in Poland. I was there for 18 months on a mission, and I just got back in February. So I learned Polish for about 9 weeks, and then flew over to the country, started talking to people for, first day. And I remember it was about 2 weeks that I was there, and I was talking to this lady, and she was just like, "Go learn Polish." She's like, "You stink," basically. And I was just like, I've only been learning it for 2.5 months, but and she just was a little bit rude. And at first I took it, I was a little discouraged, and it's like, man, I do stink at Polish. This is a hard language. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this to make me stronger, to work harder, because I know I can do this. It just takes longer than 3 months. So I know we all have different hard things that we do. Anything, our dreams takes guts. And so I hope that maybe the words of the song will inspire you to just keep going. No, never, never give up. You were just trying something new, daring for the dreams important to you, taking a risk on what you've always wanted to do. And then someone said something and your hopes were crushed. They told you you'll never be good enough, but you will prove that wrong, 'cause you'll get back up again. And just Nicole Shahan. If you want to check out more, my album is on iTunes. It's called Invisible Facts. And yeah, let's be friends on Facebook for something. So this last song, feel free to get up and dance or just dance in your head. If you want. 2, 3, 4. You almost get my jokes, but not quite. You almost understand me exactly right, but I'm not looking for it almost. I'm not looking for it almost a man. Oh no, and I don't wanna be a wobble, just hanging on to your hand. Almost been out of the way, almost accept everything you choose not to say. Almost been out of the way, except that one thing you didn't want to pay. Almost, but not all the way. You almost make me feel so complete. You almost sweep me off of my clumsy feet. Oh, you look at me, you take my hand, and I almost feel myself. Oh no, but there's still that one question I cannot get myself to put on the shelf. Almost been out of the way, almost accept everything you choose not to say. Almost been out of the way, except that one thing you didn't want to pay. Almost, but not all the way. Everything meant to end extend. You did everything except exactly what I meant. Why can't you just get me? Why can't you just love me 100%? Almost been out of the way, almost accept everything you choose not to say. Almost been out of the way, except that one thing you didn't want to pay. Almost, but not all the way. All right, let's clap. Ready? Almost, 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 almost. Almost, 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 almost. Almost, but not all the way.
That song was incredible.
I saw some people dancing out there.
Oh, they were.
Getting a little ahead.
They're breakdancing out there. So did you tell the people in Montana to watch you? So they're watching this in
I
Montana?
told my mom and dad, so I don't know if they got
Did
my.
you give a little shout out or something?
Hey, mom and dad. Love you.
So they can find you on Reverb Nation and Facebook?
Mhm.
Perfect. Do you have any other
Yeah.
shows coming up that we can
I
check
have a
out?
Christmas show December 5th
Oh, sweet.
in Linden, and then more details will be on the Reverb Nation site because I can't remember which venue.
Sweet.
Wow.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's with Maddie Wilson and Wayne Burton.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm gonna look you up on iTunes. You said
Oh,
iTunes
thanks.
too,
Yep.
right? Yeah, I love
Yeah.
your songs.
Well,
I
thank
love
you.
your style.
It means a
So
lot to me.
looking forward to get your album and play it in my car.
We'll have you come back,
Cool.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Okay, well, that is it for this evening. So we'd like to get all of our artists back up on stage.
Please come on up. Come on up, you guys.
And as they're coming up, I just want to remind everybody you can find us at www.studio5alive. And if you'd like to be on the show, then go ahead and register, and you too can be performing on Studio 5 Alive. So, I know you guys really liked the little, hey, why don't you just sing this song,
that was
right?
nice. That was
So,
really nice.
since you guys liked that so much, I thought, oh, this is how we close our show, right? So, here we go. If you guys want to grab your guitars, we're just going to do a mashup. Give us a song to sing, everybody. Flow On. Anybody know Flow On? No. Okay, we need those big stripes going across the screen right now. So, another song. Pick a song, any song, but the one we don't know. Jingle.
That's next month's song.
Yeah, let's do that at Christmas. Even though, the decorations are already out, so maybe we could do it. No, okay. One more, anybody? Okay, maybe you guys know one.
What do we all do?
Did you guys practice before you guys go?
You are my sunshine. Okay, we are going to be singing You Are My Sunshine.
What are the chords? Do you know the chords?
Jazz hands, right? I'll do the jazz hands.
And the
You guys
tap
come
dance.
forward a
Come
little
on up,
bit.
you guys.
Everybody, don't be
Come on up.
shy.
Come on,
All right, come on forward. Look how amazing. Oh, these guitars. Oh. Okay, lead us off. You are my sunshine.
You are my sunshine.
Okay, we're going to get together any second now. Here we go.
Was that the Stevie Wonder
Are
version?
my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. I'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Light the light, dear, as light as sleeping. I put a hand in my arms. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you for joining us tonight for Studio 5 Alive. Make sure you watch us next week from 7 to 9
On Fridays.
on Fridays.
Don't forget.
And auditions Mondays from 7:30 to 9 p.m. So if you have talent, come on down. We want it all.
And you all have talent. We know you got it.